Hey guys, it's me, Sasabob, and if you've spent any time on the internet, then you're probably familiar with Darman videos. Even if you don't recognize the name, you've probably still seen his content. He makes those corny, inspirational videos that your grandma probably shares on Facebook. You know, stuff like, girl rejects nice guy, but then he turns out to be a secret millionaire.
There's no way I'd be caught dead in public with this broke door.
Actually, I own that store, and about 500 other ones.
Now, Darman was very successful doing this, so much so that it inspired copycat channels trying to emulate his success. And it's precisely one of these copycat channels we're going to be talking about today, because their content is so crazy I genuinely don't know how it's allowed on YouTube. The channel in question is called Tomorrow's Teachings, and their channel description reads, "Let's make the world a better place, one video at a time," which sure sounds like a noble goal, but let's actually look at said videos in question. Bro drops the soap in jail. You won't believe it. Hot Asian lady eats dog. You won't believe it. And then there's my personal favorite. Bro is shamed for having a small ... part 3. I'm sorry, part 3? As in they made 3 of these? And the craziest part is, this series only gets longer as it goes on. I mean, I guess you could say they're really growers not showers over there at Tomorrow's Teachings. What can I say? To show you guys how insane their content is, let's watch one together, shall we? And to prove to you guys I'm not just cherry picking insane videos, let's go ahead and just watch their most recent video. Kid spills grandma's ashes. You won't believe it. Also, why do half their videos end with "you won't believe it"? What do you mean I won't believe it? You're literally telling me in the title what's gonna happen. Kid spills grandma's ashes. You won't believe it. You know what? No. Actually, I can believe it. Spilling ashes seems like something that is very well within the realm of possibility that I could believe to have happened. Alrighty, well, let's just jump right in and make this world a better place, one video at a time, shall we?
Coming up on Tomorrow's Teachings.
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you a faggot or something?
Guys, we are 5 seconds into the video. You can't just start dropping F slurs right off the bat. And I want to be clear, this is me censoring it on my end. In the OG video, they just let it rip. But then this intro segment gets even more confusing, because for some reason they add a moaning sound effect, followed by this scene.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
I just want to help out my big brother.
Now you might be wondering, what exactly does all this have to do with spilling grandma's ashes? And honestly, gun to my head, I could not tell you. I guess we're just gonna have to figure it out together, huh?
No, that's wrong again. I already told you. Look at how you have this set. You're not listening to me, Jake.
Trying, Dad.
Trying? This is basic.
I don't know why I don't get it, but I'm trying.
Are you crying? What the hell is wrong with you? Are you a faggot or something? Stop crying, you're a man.
Okay, we get it, the dad is based. But before you start calling your son homophobic slurs for not understanding, consider that the reason he doesn't understand is because you're trying to teach him how to solve basic geometry with E = mc squared. Like, okay, Einstein. Which, now that I mention it, the dad does kind of weirdly look like Einstein too. I mean, you know, if Einstein was a red-pilled Facebook boomer.
Do you want to end up like a loser your whole life?
I am a loser.
Watch it!
This honestly isn't even the kid's fault. Who the fuck puts a dining room table that close to a wall and then awkwardly boxes it in with a dresser? Also, what was your grandma, fucking redwood tree? Why her ash is clearly just soil? But it's whatever. After desecrating Mama Redwood, Jake goes back to his room to sulk. Did I mention the main character's name is Jake, by the way? I mean, honestly, who cares? Luckily, his sister is there to offer him some emotional support.
Can I talk to you about something serious?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
It's Samantha.
Your girlfriend?
Not anymore.
What happened?
Yeah, this family might be a little bit too close. Like, I don't know, bro. I'd like to think I'm pretty close with my sisters, but never in a million years would I show them a video of my girlfriend getting her back blown out. But hey, you know what? Maybe that's me, okay? Maybe I'm the weird one here, huh?
My first girlfriend of 6 months leaves me because I have a small one.
Oh, come on. She's gotta be overreacting. I doubt it's small, Jake. You're probably just being too hard on yourself.
No, it is, Bella. I know it is.
Well, let me see.
What?
You can show me and I'll actually be honest with you.
Okay, you know what? Forget what I said before. This family is definitely way too close. But you might be thinking, well, surely he doesn't just pull his pants down and expose himself to his sister, right? Nope, wrong. That's exactly what he does. I swear to God, it's like they're filming the intro to a porn scene, but stop just shy of the sex part.
What is it? Is it small?
You may be my big bro, but you're kind of small, bro. What even is it? Like only 5 inches?
Bro, who the fuck is writing these scripts? As much as I hate to say it, unfortunately, that's a bar. Also, what do you mean only 5 inches? Assuming you're not fully bricked up in front of your sister right now, bro, if you're 5 inches soft, dog, you're rocking a python down there, brother. What do you gotta be so insecure about?
What the hell's going on? Look, I just want to know what the hell you guys were doing in there.
Bro, join the club. I've been trying to figure out what's going on this whole time.
So, son, you have a little wiener, and you had your little sister examine it?
She fucking offered. I've been so insecure about it lately, and I just thought maybe it would help if someone was honest with me.
Did it help?
No, she made it worse.
I'm sorry, when did this turn into Bro is Shamed for Having a Small Dick Part 4? I'm just so confused why the creators are so obsessed with small dicks. Like, if that's the case, I'm kind of surprised they haven't asked me to make a guest appearance yet. So of course the boomer dad immediately accuses him of having low T.
Well, no wonder you're having all these issues. Your testosterone's low.
How do you know my testosterone is low?
Son, you clearly don't take your vitamins. You've got no drive, no ambition. You never bring home girls, just that overweight girlfriend from before. You don't train, you don't grind.
You don't grind? You been grinding, son?
So I need to take vitamins.
Not just any vitamin, you need a full testosterone matrix blend with 15 different compounds.
How the hell am I supposed to take 15 different vitamins?
With this right here.
So the dad tries to get him hooked on these like boner pills, and from this point out, the whole video just becomes like an advertisement for these like stupid vitamin supplements. Do you guys remember when this video was ostensibly about spilling grandma's ashes? Yeah, me neither.
Question is, son, which path do you want? If you don't take this pill, you wake up tomorrow with no confidence, still a screw up. Or you take this pill and you unlock what's been suppressed under TikTok scrolling and weakness.
You take the blue pill, Neo, you'll be a beta male cuck forever. Or you take this proprietary blend of 15 vitamin supplements and be based as fuck like me.
From that moment on, it was like something inside him had snapped into place. He became locked in, focused, unstoppable.
Me when I'm locked in and I'm just dragging around a PNG of some graphs.
You look way too put together to be sitting here alone. What's the catch?
Homie, she's rocking a Canadian tuxedo. I'm not sure I would count that as too put together. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a tough fit, but it's far from the epitome of class.
Maybe I just like the peace and quiet.
Maybe waiting for me to show up.
You always this smooth with strangers?
Only when they give off dangerous but interesting energy, which you do.
Dangerous, huh?
You have that look, like you break hearts and then disappear after 3 dates. You're not denying it either.
What if I said I'm not like that?
Prove it. Just go somewhere more chill where they're not overcharging for coffee.
What, like now?
Now's kind of my thing.
All right, but if you're weird, I'm Ubering home in 5.
You're funny.
That wasn't a joke. She thinks you're kind of weird. So I guess after a month of taking these boner pills, he's suddenly just the Rizzler now? I mean, he meets this random girl and 60 seconds later she agrees to go home with him. He also just completely leaves his laptop behind too. I guess it didn't need those PNGs of graphs after all. But that's not even the craziest part of the whole video, because trust me, what happens next? You won't believe.
You're not wasting time, huh?
I like to move with purpose.
Let me get this straight. So he bumps into the stove with his massive cock, turning the gas on, and in 10 seconds the house is so filled with gas that it spontaneously explodes. Huh? And yeah, that's deadass how it ends. I mean, the actor, and I'm using that term very loosely by the way, tries to give a speech at the end about how overconfidence can be your downfall, but it pretty much amounts to complete nonsense. Like, bro, you got killed by your own Messerschmitt. Shut the fuck up. But you know what's crazy? According to the comment section, this is actually a toned down version of their regular content, which I don't even know how that's possible. So I tell you what, we're gonna look at one more video very quickly to see how even crazier it gets. This next one is called Bro's Vape Explodes. You won't believe it.
All right, settle down. This is detention, not recess. Now, last week we covered the quadratic equation.
Can you get hit?
Why smell like strawberries? You vaping?
Yo, real talk, I went to school during what you might call the golden age of vaping. You know, back when kids were still ripping on mango jewel pods. And there's nothing funnier than walking into the bathroom during lunchtime and the whole thing just smelled like cotton candy. Meanwhile, you see two dudes just chilling in the handicap stall. Like, bro, either someone's getting domed off in there or you guys are vaping. Either way, y'all are not slick.
Want a hit?
No, I do not want to hit. What is wrong with you?
Dude, calm down.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you. Do you know what they put in those things?
No, what?
Exactly. You could be inhaling rat poison for all you know.
Whoa, chillax, narc. Maybe try minding your own business. Also, if this kid's the kind of goody two-shoes who'd get triggered by kids vaping, what the hell is he doing in detention?
Don't listen to him. He's not a good influence. Vaping isn't worth it. It's not good for you, man. Okay?
Alright, thanks, Mateo.
Don't mention it. Just looking out for my generation.
Oh my god, even worse than a narc, this kid's a fucking cornball. Man, I really sure hope the other kids don't use AI to spread deep fake porn about him. Man, damn, that would really suck.
Is this real?
What are you guys talking about? What? That's not real. That's AI. I do not have a micro penis.
Looks like it.
Guys, I do not have a micro penis.
God damn it, bro. Why are they so obsessed with small penises? Like, this isn't even me doing a bit anymore. I'm fully convinced who's ever writing these has some sort of actual fetish.
Fine then. I'll show you all.
Mateo has a micro penis, bro.
No micro penis.
He's hung like a horse.
Oh, Mr. Benson, what on earth are you doing?
You know, if I had a nickel for every time someone was caught with their pants down in one of these videos, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's still kind of weird that it happened twice.
You're going to the principal's office.
Mr. Benson, I swear I can explain what's going on.
Show me.
Show you?
Show me the student body. That's Harvard material.
I know. I never had anyone want to see my meat like this.
Yeah, you're getting a full ride, son.
Nope. I'm gonna stop you right there. Why is it just porn now? How is this even allowed on YouTube? But this scene in particular had me curious, like, how is this even monetized? Well, I did a little research, and turns out it's not. As far as I can tell, almost none of their content is monetized with ads. But that begs the question, besides the occasional boner pill sponsorship, how do they keep affording to produce these outrageous videos? Well, turns out they got a Patreon. Let's take a look, shall we? He gets sucked off. Unconcerned. She spit on that thing. Unconcerned. That's right, not uncensored, mind you. Unconcerned. So why exactly are they so unconcerned about making porn? I'm not sure, but I'm definitely not about to give them $10 to find out. I think I can literally feel myself getting dumber watching this, so I'm going to save you guys some time and a lot of bad acting and just summarize the rest for you. Basically, the bad influence friend lets him keep his vape, and when the handicapped friend in the wheelchair says, hey, I don't think that's a good idea, they call him the R word.
Or him, Jace.
He's retarded.
So then they go to meet up with this sketchy guy to buy more vapes, and he's like, yeah, that'll be 20 bucks, bro. And our main character, being the genius he is like, okay, sounds good. Here's a crisp $100 bill. A little life advice for the youngsters out there. Don't ask your drug dealers to make change for you. And that brings us to the thrilling conclusion, which I think is supposed to be the you won't believe it part.
Jace was heading down a dangerous path.
Jace, you said you weren't gonna vape. What happened?
Oh look, here it is, the retard police.
I'm sorry, the what police? I promise, I'm not laughing at the use of the word, but rather the fact that I don't think anyone in this universe knows what it actually means. I mean, it's usually an insult referring to a perceived mental handicap. So that being said, it makes absolutely zero sense to call someone in a wheelchair this.
Jace had reached his breaking point. He decided to vape, to numb the pain. With each drag, he sought solace, hitting the vape again and again and again.
Yes, there's been an accident. Room 22, hurry. There's blood everywhere.
Jace had become so reliant on his vape that it malfunctioned, sparking a fire that caused it to explode and kill him instantly.
Wow. What an ending. I mean, I still can't tell if this was an anti-vaping PSA or a pro-lithium battery safety PSA, but either way, changed my life. But yeah, that's pretty much tomorrow's teachings, and I gotta say, after watching 2 full videos by them, I'm still kinda confused about this channel's existence. I mean, it'd be easy enough to just write the whole thing off as a Darman clone, but that doesn't really capture the full scope of what's going on here. So many of their videos are just blatantly racist or offensive in some way that it makes me think they're not actually doing it to be malicious. Rather, it's a form of rage bait to get people to click on the videos. I mean, there's clearly also some level of parody going on here, but I argue it's not good parody. Usually parody uses comedy and exaggeration as tools to offer a new perspective or to criticize a piece of work. But with tomorrow's teachings, it's kind of just over the top for the sake of being over the top. All that to say, it's not very transformative in its use of parody. Which I guess isn't the worst thing ever. I mean, the Scary Movie franchise is considered a bad parody for the same reasons, but I still think those movies are funny to watch stoned. And I think that's the same reason people watch this. If you go to their comment section, I don't think you'll find an army of racists. I think it's just people who like to see some crazy shit happen, like a dude blow himself up with his own massive dick. I mean, hell, if I was an edgy middle schooler again, I'd probably think this shit's hilarious. I mean, that still doesn't really excuse the whole blatant racism aspect of it, but as soon as you get mad about it, then they win. So I think it's best not to take this channel's existence too seriously. But hey, that's just my thoughts. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button, or if you really like the video, then consider smashing that subscribe button harder than a freaky professor. But yeah, okay, bye bye, see you guys next time.